Ready. Cobra. Hot. Clear. Clear. Ready. Set. Ready. Set.
folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion sets up a second down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. That's caught. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the option play. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an option look. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Holstein. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. And this time it's complete.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He's escaping the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the first quarter up.
TCU 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Holstein. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Not able to connect, incomplete. Third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Tight end goes in motion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Horned Frogs are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Pass not complete.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, TCU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Baylor.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense not pressing this time. Makes a quick grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
BHC is good, and they go up 17-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, TCU.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. TCU offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
In the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Bears pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Hits the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Brings up fourth down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Baylor 17, TCU 14.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made down inside the 15. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. No press here. The defense backing away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
Down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They look to throw it here on second down. He eludes the rush, and he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Holstein. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Ready up.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it comes down to this, a field goal to put his team up in the final minute. And the field goal is good. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. The offense doesn't have much time, but they only need a field goal themselves. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.